This was definitely a hole. We are sucked in that hole. There is no getting that thing out.
That's right there.
Yeah, baby, first one. Oh, another good trick, another good perch. It is the weekend. I'm actually here with Northwest Mitch. We're expected about minus 20 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna punch some holes in some ice. We're only allowed to catch and eat what we catch. Now we can also do some hunting if we want to do that as well. If you look right there, you see a low hanger right there. So we'll probably end up seeing a lot of that. So let's get this adventure weekend undergo. Well, that didn't take long.
Hey, I'm stuck.
Yeah, you are.
There's a hole here.
There's a big hole, dude. I saw it
It's
break.
not frozen yet.
I saw it break and the whole thing just went go bloop.
Oh, man.
Savage.
Well.
This was definitely a hole. Mitch, it's got to be 4 feet deep, man. I think I'm actually going to leave it hooked up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Whatever. So next connector and then up, you mean, or what?
Just that
pin.
It's right there. It's not too bad.
Oh, well, we're there. Yeah. You're hanging on by a string.
See that?
I don't have nearly as much flex as you do. Oh well. So I should really be taking a bypass on this one. So if future Dave is watching, you were right, I was wrong, yada yada yada. Mitch is completely flexed out. He's running 35s on lots of travel. And I'm running 33s on 1.5 inches of travel. I'm gonna try and keep my momentum and back wheel on the shelf as long as possible. No damage, boys. We did that. We didn't even touch the box or nothing. And it looks like we are here. All right, guys, we're at camp. That means Adventure Weekend is in full gear. And we're at a lake right now with perch and trout. And it's been a minute since we've had a trout dinner. So that's going to be the first target that we go for. Mitch is saying it drops off pretty quick here. And if that's the case, then we'll actually have enough depth to play with our graph. Here we go. Oh, there, I'm marking one. There's one right at 5.5, so let's go down there and see if anybody's home. Oh yeah, here's some attention. Ah! Nice, Mitch just hooked up.
Rainbow.
Rainbow!
Made it.
Yeah, baby, first one!
What's up there?
Come on, me next.
Here, put this on. Oh, there's a big mark down there.
Case. Yep.
You got?
Feels perchy. Yep. Oh, a decent perch too. Not bad. Don't stick me with your little...
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Beauty.
Yep. First fish through the ice. Good sized keeper perch. That's gonna be taco meat tonight. Yeah, there. Oh, I was too busy admiring yours. My scope's lit pretty good.
Our survival trip has survived.
Yeah, we're already not dying.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna go hungry.
Yeah.
We might freeze.
That's what we're chucking down there right now. That's a tungsten jig, tipless, with a wax worm. And our tips are freezing already.
Yep.
That's number 2. Oh, another good perch.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, buddy.
Another nice perch.
Another nice one. Adjust our graph a little bit here. It's getting hard to see. It's got a little quiet down there, so we might have to put something on that'll call him over, I think. I think Mitch has got a good stack under him. He's at 3 perch and a trout already. Might even hole hop to the other hole that we got set up down there. You see Mitch is fishing with an old Velexar sonar. You kind of see how that works with the bright red line on the one side and the flashing greens on the other side. If we lift our bait up, you can kind of see how those two lines separate down there in the left-hand corner. That's our bait. And so as we get closer to that red line, you sort of see it there. And then we come up, we can actually, if you see that red line break, and then something follow, sort of like that means something's following our lure. Come on. There we go. That's fish on. That's fish on. Another perch, I think. Oh, a little bit of action there. Ooh, that might be trout. No, that's perch. Pretty small guy. I wouldn't consider that guy a keeper, so. Not much food on him. Playing with it. There we go. Another perch based on our depth. Just a little baby. That is definitely not a keeper. There you go. That's number 5 or 6. They're still just stacked down there. I might have to throw my jacket on. The temperatures are dropping fast. Yep, fish on. Ooh, good little fighter. Oh yeah, that's a good one. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we were looking for. Right there. That is what we want. That is a beautiful pan-sized rainbow trout. We are on both species now. What a beautiful day. And the temperatures aren't too bad, but they are dropping. That guy is gonna taste freaking delicious. That's a good chunk of food. We got 3 perch, a good rainbow trout. This has been great. My hands are freezing. I gotta get some gloves on. Maybe take a break and go let Case out for a run. So up around the fins, around the head, up around the gills, cut through the gills. Same thing on the other side. Head comes off, body opens up, and it's probably easier just to use your fingers for trout, but you just stick your fingers in there and pull all the guts out. Take that blood line that goes along the spine, give that a cut, and then just run your thumb down the inside and get that bloodline out. There's your trout fillet right there. All right, guys, we made it back to camp. Pulled off the ice. It's a long drive. It was a long hike. We made it though. I'm just lying. I'm lying. It's not a long hike. The hardest part of this mission, honestly, wasn't even going to be catching fish. It's going to be the overnight cold. And we've got the insulated Yucca Pac. We got a diesel heater running, but we have no winter bag. So we're using like light summer sleeping systems right now. And we're going to pair that with the Yucca Pac diesel heater. Hopefully it gets down quite cold tonight. We're expecting minus 20. It could be as low as minus 25 if we're unlucky. More than anything right now, what we got to do is go grab some fire. I brought my fire reflector, so that's going to be super bitchin' tonight. Yeah, we'll go collect some firewood, make a fire, get some heat going, and so that we don't die, because the temperature is dropping very quick, and now it's now we got to get warm. So. You just break the zipper? No, you didn't.
It's in my hand.
Oh, no.
That's okay. There is another side to this. These are frozen. You might as well just warm them up a little. I love just getting in there. Look at that shit.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go enjoy this by the fire. Alright, it has been an absolutely awesome day today. My Yucca Pac says that it is 14 degrees inside. I'm gonna have to actually put that temperature closer to 15 or 18. Maybe even 20, because it's hot in here. It's very, very warm. Time to get some water in this. Good morning. It has not warmed up at all outside. It is quite cold. Alright guys, camp is all packed up. It was very brisk this morning, but camp's all packed up. We're gonna make our way back to civilization now. Well, it looks like we've got a tree that has fallen in the trail here or something. Right in front of Mitch there. You see that bad boy right there? There is most definitely probably some branches coming off of that thing right away. That's one way to do it.
Whether it's in business or like whatever, there's a people that so
we're stacked. All right, well there we go. We are sucked in that hole. There is no getting that thing out. So we got our strap on. Mitch is gonna come by here and give us a tug.
What?
We just broke through the ice. If you look underneath there, it's just nothing but pretty brutal mud and then a shelf. So if this doesn't work, we got our winch. We'll winch ourselves out. I think it'll be okay.
getting very frustrated. And something past the marches, I can get a lot of
Fuck yeah!
elementary school.
You want to try and get as much of this shit out of your wheel as you possibly can once that happens, otherwise it gets frozen. I feel like if you're wheeling in the winter, you should pretty much expect to get pulled out at some point. Oh yeah, we smoked that. We might have actually got a good dent on our truck from that one. Well, we didn't get away unscathed. Our awning is bent like crazy. I should have added another bolt. I think I'll do that when I get back to the shop. But that was splayed right out. Big branch caught in there and wedged it between the awning and the camper and pulled it right out. So we'll have to fix that. But where I thought we hit, we hit on the truck, we didn't hit. Well, here we go. Here comes the sunshine. So it's the next day after our last overland trip, and I thought I smelled gear oil in the shop, and that's because I can. And if we look here, we must have snagged our diff cover on probably that stump at some point, and now we're leaking. This whole diff is all over the floor. So there you go. That's the aftermath. That's all of our pumpkin. That's the whole pumpkin that's drained out overnight. So that means we're gonna have to fix the diff cover and refill it full of fluid. What a narrow trail, man. I put so much trail rash on this truck this trip. Not that I'm really complaining too much. It is what I built it for. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us today. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you guys want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. And until then, live free, be wild, and we'll see you guys in the next one.